a small town in Alabama known as Bay Minette is giving nonviolent offenders the choice between jail or church. So if you don't want to go to jail, you can go to church once a week for a year, and the case will be dropped. You won't have to go to court anymore. You won't have to serve any jail time. You won't even have to pay a fine. Pay all your debts in church.
Please sue.
What's nice about that is that it equates religion with punishment.
Right, I know.
That's true, yeah.
So this is, in my opinion, an attempt to indoctrinate people. And I love that the only secular option is jail. So
Right.
it's either you go to church or you go to jail, and that's it. So I think it's crazy. And right now there are law professors that are looking into this and trying to determine whether or not this violates the Constitution. You know, is this ruining or violating the separation of church and state? I guess we'll see what they come up with. In my opinion, and I'm not an expert on this, I think that it violates the separation of church and state.
You don't need to be an expert on this. If I know enough from 2 classes at Tufts University. Go Jumbos. If your choices are you go to jail or church, it's unconstitutional. If your choices are you go to jail or we have an alternative, you can either go to church or this community betterment program where you go every week that's completely secular, and you can do either one of those, and then you might fly.
And what about the Jewish guy? The Jewish guy who lives in Bay Minette, Alabama. What are they going to make him go to synagogue? I mean,
He moved years ago.
Oh, he did, yeah. That's a long time.
Yeah, it's crazy. That's ridiculous. Somebody sue. Come on. Giddy up. There's a lawyer who wants to take you. Oh, no, the Jew moved.
No, he moved.
Yeah, right.